It's been a funny old day today, you know. I've been thinking, the old cogs have been turning. Well, welcome to Fibre Man. And you know what it's like when you just sit there and watch the world go by. You get you thinking, don't you? You start thinking about stuff. Maybe you got a cup of coffee and what have you, some drink, or maybe nibbles. Or maybe you're just dealing with discomfort, pain. Well, today, when I was sitting down, I was kind of contemplating about the lockdowns, what have you, and how I would have dealt with the lockdowns with the fibromyalgia, because we weren't really allowed to go very far. Now, I'm quite fortunate here because, you know, I live in a beautiful place and we've got a little bit of land as well here in France, and it's so we do have space, but still you feel hemmed in. You feel like you're trapped, basically, because we were only allowed to meander a certain distance from the home, which is difficult, especially when you need that respite to, well, just to settle your mind and what have you, and just sort of deal with the, like I say, the constant pain, the discomfort, and all the other ailments that seem to go along with fibromyalgia. It's frustrating. But then it sort of led me on to thinking about COVID and the relationship of COVID and fibromyalgia. Now, these are only my own thoughts and what have you, but I was thinking, right, because I've heard lots of people saying, you know, you're more vulnerable if you've got fibromyalgia. You well, basically, you could end up with a worse dose of COVID, apparently. But then I was thinking about people with long COVID. I might be really off kilter here, but we all know, don't we, that shock to your system, hormones imbalanced, and can be a trigger for fibromyalgia. Is there a possibility that those people who are suffering with long COVID, the symptoms seem to be similar, could have just triggered fibromyalgia? Because it's rather unexplained, isn't it? Just a thought, just put it out there, really. Now, I think I've had this fibromyalgia for some while now. It's been gradually sort of like catching up with me. And I suffer with it a lot more now than I did before. Like today, for instance, oh my God, I made a massive mistake today. I was so busy just getting on with stuff. I forgot to take my meds first thing. You know, my painkillers and anti-inflammatories. Oh, crikey, didn't I suffer today for that? Just that. It makes you realise, I suppose, how dependent you are on these painkillers just to manage the pain. And although the pain wasn't bad, it was more, I would say it was more discomfort. I was uncomfortable. And then I started getting shooting pains in my shoulder and down my arm, because it seems to be the most prone area at the moment regarding fibro. Sometimes it's sort of going down my back and into my leg and stuff like that, you know, like sciatica and all that. Or the feet. Or the jaw. Yeah, anyway, today I was like getting shooting pains in my left arm, which was quite frustrating and obviously painful. But you see, it just makes you acutely aware that you have to manage it. You really got to manage the pain and manage the discomfort, because you could become complacent because, oh, it's okay today. And then it takes you by surprise. It's almost like you've got to take the painkillers, and instead of being reactive, it's not like mitigation. Like, for instance, you take it because you got pain. You take it because, just in case you get pain, knowing full well you will get pain. So for me, I can deal with the aches, the average aches and pains that you usually get and what have you with fibro. It's those shooting, stabbing pains I get, especially if I haven't taken an anti-inflammatory. That's the association I've made so far, anyway. I might be way off. You know, it's just how it seems to be panning out for me. But to be fair, fibromyalgia is one of them conditions that no one really knows enough about yet. More research needs to be done. It's almost like speculation. I honestly believe that some of my ailments are not necessarily fibromyalgia related. think maybe there's a possibility that it's just something else. Something else is wrong with me. You know, I'm sure there's plenty. But yeah, anyway, my management of the pain is definitely something that should really be in my frontal lobe, to constantly being aware of it, making sure, like I do my thyroid medication, which I take every single day without fail. Maybe that's something I should really be take more care of. And been a bit more, how to put it, more on top of. Oh, I know other people manage their pain. Do they take the painkillers no matter what, or do they take it? Yeah, I suppose there's a question for you, really. Are you taking the painkiller in reaction to the pain, or do you take it in preparation for the pain? Mitigation or prevention? Let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. Do.